Rising, all Grand Rising. Currently on my way to work, so I thought this is a wonderful time to do a quick live. I know I'll hold off until I have some more people join. Grand Rising, Sonia. Hope you're well, hope you're good. Grand Rising, Lane. But yeah, I've put my subject title as input. I haven't been given a lot of input into this page for a while, although I've been doing sharing a lot of photos, videos on my story. I've probably been putting a lot more energy into my other page, which is like an information page, which is called the InnerHub. And if you look in my bio, you'll be able to see the link to that one. So I've been sharing quite a lot of stuff on there. Not necessarily anything to do with me, but more motivational stuff. Yeah, all things health and well-being. But yeah, I had a conversation with my partner the other day, and she was saying that I need to start putting more energy into this one. And I think I'm naturally not falling out of love with sharing, I guess, my lifestyle, but I think when I first started this page, it was all around my juicing journey, from literally start to finish. There's a lot of content, yeah, a lot of information on there just about my journey, just about detoxing, the herbs I use, how I'm feeling, more of a way of expressing how I was feeling along that journey. And I think since then, because I've kind of embedded a new lifestyle and I've kind of gone past juicing, although I always have a love for juicing, I think that was pretty much a stepping stone into what is my lifestyle now, and something that I am very passionate about, and I think I've always been passionate about, is making food and creating food. And I'm very experimental with the things I have. I like to put things together. I like to see what I can create with like very minimal items and stuff. And yeah, I think you know, it's been great to share the things that I've been making, even though this is something that I do on a day-to-day basis. I guess I never really connected the dots together to think, oh, do you know, I can just share all these amazing, delicious foods that I'm making, and actually just show the world that, you know, it doesn't, you know, eating raw living foods doesn't mean it has to be boring, and it goes much further than, you know, just fruit and vegetables. You do have nuts, seeds, you can do a lot of sprouting, you can do a lot of fermenting, you can dehydrate your food, which means you can still prepare food which is under a temperature of 40 to 45 degrees, depending on who you ask. But yeah, just yeah, I really enjoy creating and making foods, and yeah, foraging, growing things in my garden, and putting these things to my dishes, and yeah, just making it extremely nutritious and, you know, full of hope. And everything that I consume these days, well, pretty much most things I consume, all have hope. And if you know about Clement or Hippocrates, he uses this acronym, and hope stands for what does it stand for? It stands for, oh, my mind's gone blank. Don't come to me. Oh wow, it's gone. It actually has gone. I can't leave this live without even telling you this, because I preach about it all the time. No, it's not hydration. Let's say I can't remember what it is, but there's H, and then the O is for oxygen, P is for photon nutrients, and E is for enzymes. And when you do not cook your food, or at least prepare your food under the 45 degrees temperature, then you still have all these things available to you. And you know, a lot of foods and a lot of things that we consume these days has none of these things. So it's very important that we, you know, incorporate these things into what we eat, and then you do feel so much more different for consuming them. Grand Rising, Sam, I hope you're well. But yeah, so yeah, I will continue to share all these dishes, and you know, I always like to write a nice lengthy, I'm trying to minimize it, but I do like to write a bit of a lengthy description underneath most of my posts, so they'll have some sort of you know, some sort of a nugget to take away. So yeah, but oh, and it's been good. Also, yeah, my trip to Turkey was great. I haven't been away since 2018, and the last place that I went to, well, the last place I went to, I did go to Scotland, but that wasn't on an aeroplane. But I did go to Greece, which was back in 2018, and I did go to Toronto in 2018 as well. But since then I haven't been anywhere, and it's just such a different experience, like going away. Although I don't think I've ever really been someone that needed a holiday to kind of have a holiday from life, but I think it was just a completely different experience as just the lifestyle that I live. Yeah, I just know that wherever I go in the world, like I'll be okay. I'll definitely be okay. And even going there, like I had a big bowl of fruit, and I had a big salad before I left, and my journey was, well, you gotta get there 2 hours before your flight. So I think all in all it was 8 hours, an 8 hour journey, which is my own fault really, because my accommodation wasn't it wasn't for another 2 hours from the airport. So yeah, all in all it was 8 hours, and I didn't eat again. I didn't eat that day, I didn't eat for the rest of that day, and then I ate the next day in the morning, and then on my way back I actually dry fasted from the night before to the next day, so like 24 hours, which was fine. It was easy. Being on the airplane, you look at the menu and there's really nothing appealing for me, so you know, I opted out, and it was just, yeah, just being an observer, and just, yeah, it was fine. It was actually okay. But I definitely appreciated like the breakfast that I had there. It was like fresh fruit, and there was like fruit, there's a melon that I've never tried before. It was a cross between a cucumber and a honeydew melon. It was so nice. Just walking around and seeing like seeded grapes growing everywhere, green seeded grapes, pomegranates, limes. Honestly, it was just such a wonderful experience, and yeah, I look forward to, you know, continuing with my traveling, and yeah, just like exploring the world and just seeing what they have to offer, and just knowing that, you know, I know that when I did book this holiday, it was very last minute, and I think just like looking at the holidays, you see that there's always a big price difference, and that always comes with well, it's always centered around, you know, your what type of accommodation you want to be at, and the board. So if it's bed and breakfast, or, you know, all inclusive. And yeah, I didn't really, well, we brought like 3 bottles of water, but apart from that we just like hydrated on fruit, which was really nice. Yeah, it was a really nice experience, and just being by the ocean and just taking in the culture, and yeah, it was just a completely different experience. But yeah, I look forward to sharing some footage that I took on my GoPro, which I haven't used for a few years or so. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet, but I'll give a little update, and a little update to my page, and yeah, just the other page that I've been probably putting a little bit more energy into. But yeah, I'm trying to turn it around slowly. As you can see, I've been posting a little bit more over the past couple of days, well, maybe the past week. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, I'm on my way to work now, so yeah, catch you later. Peace.